So I believe you guys are here because you answered an interesting question, which was why you deserve a dram of Royal Salute. So why do you think you deserve a dram of Royal Salute, Keith?
This is a Royal Salute and it's totally respected.
Okay. Respected by you or respected
Everyone.
in general?
Yeah.
Good. I'm glad you think so. And how about you, Emil?
Me, I answered because I was celebrating my birthday. So
Okay.
I thought I deserved the Royal Salute.
And what, 27th, 28th your birthday, or
36.
you don't want to say? Yeah. Well then, if it's a 30 plus year old birthday, you should be having the Royal Salute 32, I guess, right?
Yeah.
Not just the 21. Good. Well, I'm glad you both think that you deserve a dram of it. I think you do. I think today I'm here so that I can answer a few of your questions. I've been working for Royal Salute for over 7 years. So I've had the opportunity to go to Strathyler Distillery, see the actual blending process of Royal Salute, meet the master blender, spend a lot of time with him. So I've developed a little bit of knowledge over the years. So hopefully I can answer any questions you have and impart some of our knowledge onto you guys so that you can share it with your friends and your colleagues and impress them with a bit of knowledge, hopefully. So yeah, what questions do you have, Keith?
How many blends are there for the Royal Salute, apart from Strathyler being the key one? Strathyler is the key.
When you say blend, you mean how many whiskies
yeah.
are put into the blend?
Yeah.
So for all of our whiskies, the amount of whiskies that are put into the blend varies. Because it's a blend, what we can achieve is consistency.
Okay.
So the Royal Salute that you drink today is exactly the same as the Royal Salute that you drink in a year's time. And that's the kind of fantastic thing about blending, is that we can take, it's not exactly the same recipe every single time. It's going to change slightly just because some whiskies will change, some single malts will change flavor throughout the years, but then we can kind of twist that recipe to make sure that the final result of Royal Salute 21, 32, Polar Collection is exactly the same year in, year out.
Okay.
For Royal Salute 21, it'll be, we don't know because we aren't told, but it'll be at least 20, 25 different whiskies, all blended together. And for blends, usually the fantastic thing about blends is the more whiskies that you blend into the product, the more complex, the more interesting it's going to be. So for Royal Salute, we take about 25 different whiskies. It could be more, it could be up to 35. And we blend them together. And these whiskies come from all over Scotland, Speyside, Islay, Highlands, Lowlands, all over.
Okay.
Yeah.
But that's a minimum of at least 21 years old.
Exactly, yeah. So the youngest whiskey that's in this bottle has been matured for at least 21 years in Scotland. There are whiskies in here that have been matured for 22, 25 plus years, but the youngest is 21. And that's a kind of a stamp of approval, and it's a legal obligation from any Scotch whiskey. If you put a number on the bottle, that has to be the youngest whiskey in the bottle.
Okay.
Yeah. Any other questions you had?
Yeah, I'm returning the question to you. When you celebrate, which is your preference for
When I
Chivas?
celebrate,
Is it
for-
Chivas or other brands? Or are you allowed to drink other brands?
I'm definitely allowed to, just maybe not on camera sometimes.
Sorry to put you on the spot.
That's all right. So actually, there's kind of a misconception that Chivas or Royal Salute is the same as Chivas. They're owned by the same company, Chivas Brothers, but they're two very different brands and two very different blends. For Royal Salute, when I drink Royal Salute, because it's a much older blend, it's generally more expensive. It's more for special occasions that I would drink Royal Salute, me personally. For 32, obviously it's not an everyday drink, at least not for me. But when you have a birthday like yours, something like 32, which you can enjoy maybe with a few friends and family, and really savor that whiskey on that day or on that week, and then you know that after that you can still go back to Royal Salute 21 and enjoy that more regularly, because this is a bit more of a treat, for example. But for me, when I drink Royal Salute 21, sometimes it's straight, sometimes with a dash of water, and even sometimes in Singapore, like when it's quite warm, you want it a bit cooler, so you might add some ice as well. Yeah.
Regarding the polo,
Yes.
what gave the idea for the polo?
So, Raw Salute, we've been sponsoring polo, the sport of polo, for over 10 years now. And polo is it's a sport that's very much linked to the royal family, especially in the UK, because it's a very royal sport. It's been going for hundreds of years and was founded, we think, in the UK, but then the Chinese are laying claim to it all over the world. But nowadays, in the contemporary world, polo is very much a British monarchy sport-related sport. So we've had connections with polo for the past 10 plus years, and we wanted to release a product that commemorated this and really represented what polo is as a sport and as a lifestyle as well. So the bottle, really unique bottle. I think, do you guys like the bottle?
Yeah.
The color? I think it's really cool. It's really striking. It's supposed to be a combination of the blue sky and the green grass that you'll see at a polo competition. So it's a nice turquoise color. And then the liquid inside is still a 21-year-old whiskey, but it's different to the original 21. It's a bit lighter. It's a bit crisper, cleaner, more suited to be drinking outside.
Okay.
On kind of outdoors occasions when you're watching a polo match, for example.
Wow.
Yeah. So I'll pour you guys a glass. Any other questions that you might have?
Maybe later, but
Maybe later, but we can enjoy a quick sip.
Thank you.
So, like I said, still a 20. Don't want to waste a single drop. Like I said, still a 21-year-old Scotch. So we take grain whiskey, single malts from all over Scotland and blend them together.
Okay.
But what our master blender has done is created a much lighter whiskey. So if you smell it, you have much more kind of floral, fruity notes, and you guys will get a lot more notes in those glasses than I will in mine. But much more like kind of fruity honeydew notes, honey, vanilla, and not so much of the intense spice that you get from the standard Raw Salute 21.
It's very pleasing.
Yeah. And while you're nosing it, I'll pour a bit of the classic Raw Salute 21 so that we can do a bit of a comparison, because they're both 21-year-old whiskies, both Raw Salute, but both have their own individual style.
Yep.
What do you think?
very nice.
Yeah.
Easy to.
Really
follow.
easy to drink.
Yeah.
Very smooth, lovely finish, and a really good kind of fruity, fragrant mouthfeel. So actually, with the Polo Collection, we've even developed cocktails to be made with the Polo Collection specifically. Not with the 21, but with this product specifically. And the cocktail is basically, it's very simple. It's just a shot of Raw Salute Polo Collection,
Right.
a dash of like apricot or peach syrup,
Okay.
and then topped up with champagne.
Champagne.
Yeah.
Wow.
Because obviously at polo matches, I don't know if you know this, but the kind of tradition at polo matches is a lot of people would drink champagne at polo. Whereas we're trying to introduce whiskey to those drinkers that might be more used to drinking champagne. So you have this cocktail that's very light and refreshing and bubbly because of the champagne and the fruit syrup, but then you have a nice kind of intense hit in the back from the whiskey as well. Yeah, it's a really interesting cocktail. I plan to have a few this weekend. Only a few, not too many. And then obviously followed up by a couple of glasses straight. Yeah.
Okay.
But you can't do that for this.
You can, of course. But this product has been designed so that it's a bit more suited to that kind of drinking occasion and that style of cocktail, for example. So yeah, have a nose of the original 21 and a taste of the original 21, and kind of see if you can see that difference between the two, whereas the classic 21 is maybe a bit spicier, a bit more kind of oaked, maybe a bit more sherried, whereas the Polo Collection is a bit lighter, has a bit more of that kind of
Get more vanilla.
balance. Yeah,
Yeah.
bit balance, a bit more of a maybe feminine, we could say, flavor profile.
Okay.
Yeah. Any other questions you guys have? I'm going to top up your glass because I've noticed you've enjoyed it so much.
It's very pleasant drink.
Yeah, no, it's lovely. I'm going to top up mine as well while I'm at it. And you might have noticed the glass that I'm drinking out of.
Yep.
This is a special glass that we've developed for Royal Salute.
Yeah.
It's made with the same material that we use to make the flagons. So it's also porcelain.
Okay.
It's not glass, it's not plastic,
But it's not white inside.
but it's not white
Oh,
inside.
yeah.
Yeah. So we've actually glazed it on the inside with gold,
Wow.
which really, you obviously can't see the color of the whiskey. I don't know if anyone of our friends here can see it, but the inside's gold.
Yeah.
And it's just very beautiful and very pleasing to the eye to see. And if you hold it, you can see it's quite light because porcelain is quite a light material, but very tactile and lovely thing to sit and drink out of.
Yep.
Obviously, it's not a nosing glass, so you're not going to be really sampling a whiskey, but it's nice to have some
It's light.
ice
It's very nice.
ice cubes and just really slowly enjoy your whiskey and
Or
savor the
relaxing.
whiskey. Yeah, exactly.
Does it come with a bottle of the Royal Salute?
If you buy enough of them, maybe we can throw one in, yeah. So, obviously, as you guys know, apart from Royal Salute 21, the new polo collection that we just launched yesterday in Changi on the 1st of June, we also have the 32-year-old, the Union of the Crowns, and then also 62 Gun Salute. We also have Diamond Tribute, which was a tribute to the Queen on her 60th anniversary of being Queen, and then also Eternal Reserve. Eternal Reserve is a product that is a blend of 88 different casks in a very unique style of blending, and is also available in duty-free stores all over the world. So I really hope you enjoy your Royal Salute, not just today with me, but going forward and for your next birthday possibly. And I think we should maybe raise a toast.
Yep.
Thank you guys very much for being here.
Thank you for having us.
We're going to say, we're not going to say cheers, we're going to say it in a very Scottish way, which is, as I'm sure you know, Slan Java.
Slanjava.
Slan Java, gentlemen. Thank you very much.